Hello beautiful people, how's it going? I'm back with another video and today we are watching Fight Club for the very first time, and I know I'm not supposed to talk about it. But unfortunately I'm gonna have to for this movie reaction. If you guys are new here, I'd like to show you this statistic. Almost 70% of my viewers are not subscribed, so you should consider subscribing. I really hope you guys stick around for the end of this video because that plot twist was really something. Of course, if you guys want to see the uncut reaction to this movie, the link to my Patreon is in the description box below. If you want to speak to me directly, you can send me a DM on Instagram. The link is also in the description below. I reply to all of my DMs, so send me a DM and come say hi. And of course, if you want to join the Discord, it's one big group chat where all my viewers and fans, whatever you guys want to call yourselves, join up to have amazing conversations. So join us. It's actually a lot of fun over there. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Let's get on with the video. David Fincher. I love Gone Girl. I love Seven. Two of my favorite movies of all time.
People are always asking me if I know Tyler Durden.
3 minutes.
That's an amazing shot. Whoa.
Singer.
Goodness.
For men with testicular cancer.
Oh.
I couldn't sleep.
Insomniac? Goodness.
With insomnia, nothing's real.
Wow, I was actually right. Okay. Is this a shot of a trash can? Wow. That is amazing. That is amazing.
To the IKEA nesting instinct.
Me too. Yeah, all of this is IKEA, by the way.
Or the Johanneshav sofa with the string green stripe pattern.
It's only 5 minutes and I've never seen a movie like this.
See the guys with testicular cancer.
Ah, that explains it.
Really open ourselves up.
Did you see that? This is the second time I saw something. Come on, just don't be weird about it. Why is he so weird?
Babies don't sleep this well.
Wow. I'm happy for him.
They cried harder. Then I cried harder.
Wow.
Step forward into your cave.
This is such an innovative film. Oh my god, there she is. It's my idol.
Everything.
This is cancer, right?
Sick. I love her. I love her. Oh my days. Okay. Helena Bonham Carter, my idol. Okay. Bellatrix Lestrange. Whatever else she's done. Queen of Hearts. I love her. I love her. Primarily for Harry Potter, but I love her.
Her lie reflected my lie.
That is a classic movie shot. Everyone's seen that. I've seen it so many times on Twitter. She's inspiring. I love her.
If I did have a tumor, I'd name it Marla.
I saw you had tuberculosis. I saw you had testicular cancer. When people think you're dying, man, they really, really listen to you
Instead of just waiting for their turn to speak.
Wow, that's a great line. Well done, David Fincher.
Please try a cancer ward. It's not my problem.
Also, she's doing an amazing American accent. But I knew Helena was an amazing actress. We knew this information. She really does not care.
Okay.
She doesn't care about dying.
Could you wake up as a different person?
I also love Brad Pitt.
So you can pretend like you're interested.
We have the exact same briefcase.
Don't all briefcases look the same?
And this is how I met
Tyler Durden.
Oh, that's the guy from the beginning. Yeah, it's Brad Pitt. I got it.
Tyler, you are by far the most interesting single-serving friend I've ever met.
Friend? Already?
my DKNY shoes, my AX ties.
That's a really nice car.
I suppose these things happen.
Poor guy. I really feel bad for him.
Letting out just a little bit of gas.
These shots are amazing. That looks beautiful. Beautiful. How can he call back from a phone booth?
We are consumers. We are byproducts of a lifestyle obsession.
I'm a byproduct of a lifestyle obsession. I wish I was kidding, but I'm really not.
I say let's evolve. Let the chips fall where they may.
I love Brad Pitt, and I love that line. I love that line. That's a really good line.
The things you own end up owning you.
That is also an amazing line, and it's very true. People hold their materialism by the throat.
Can I stay at your place?
Yeah.
That's really nice. I told you, I really like Brad Pitt. I really like the character of Tyler in this movie.
I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
What?
Movie keeps right on going, and nobody in the audience has any idea.
I like the breaking of the fourth wall in the narration. I love that.
Do not watch. I cannot go when you watch.
All
So come on, hit me before I lose my nerve.
right, cool, whatever.
Hey, I don't know about this.
This is Fight Club. Goodness. At least now I know why it's called Fight Club. He likes it. He likes it because it makes him feel something. I don't get that. Well, I don't relate to it, but I get it. I really get that. And I think it's smart. He's so numb to everything that he wants to feel something. The only way he can feel something is if someone beats him up.
It looked like it was waiting to be torn down.
Yeah, I'd be too terrified to live in a house like that.
What a shithole.
At least someone offered you a place to live, to be honest. Like, that's very nice of him. Goodness, these actors are really doing these stunts. That is painful. Everyone just wants to watch them fight. Oh no, it's different people fighting. People are joining. Do people just like getting hit? Am I the only one who doesn't feel that way?
The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club.
It's a classic line. Everyone knows that line, including me. They've only been doing this Fight Club thing for a month, and I already think it's going way too far.
Where have you been the last 8 weeks?
How did she get his number to this house?
How'd you find me?
You left that forwarding number.
Exactly. I love Brad Pitt. I do love him.
I took what was left of a bottle.
Don't do drugs, kids. For real, don't do drugs.
Have you ever heard a death rattle before?
Yeah, just leave her be. She's just gonna keep rambling on and on and on.
Yeah, I can hardly believe anything about last night.
What? It wasn't a dream? What? I genuinely have no idea what's going on with this movie.
All night.
Can you stay up all night?
Yes, I'm comfortable with that. I am enlightened.
Just let him be. Just let him be. Just let him be.
Does this sound strange to you?
Yes, sir. Strange. Very strange.
Someone trying to kill him?
Stuff that got destroyed. It was me.
I'd like to thank the Academy.
This movie is hilarious and I'm in love with it. I'm actually in love with this film.
Thanks. Bye.
She is chaotic. Oh goodness. This is too much, man. This is way too much. It's kind of iconic.
Well, maybe you just shouldn't bring me every little piece of trash you happen to pick up.
I like this new version of him.
First rule is, I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Oh, he's in Fight Club too?
This was mine and Tyler's gift. Our gift to the world.
Wow. People really like Fight Club. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them.
You too, big guy.
Again, this is too much. I wish I understood it, but I don't know. Maybe it's a form of release for them, which I understand, but there is a level that's too far. But again, they did say that they were self-destructive. I get it.
I am Jack's smirking revenge.
Here we go. Oh! What? Why'd he punch himself? Oh, he's gonna say that he did it, right?
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He is so iconic.
This is how Tyler and I were able to have Fight Club every night of the week.
Amazing. Amazing. He just finessed him, and I'm so proud. Wow, that was amazing. They're inciting chaos. Oh, goodness me. They are literally inciting chaos.
You're going to die.
Again, too much. God.
You'd rather die here on your knees in the back of a convenience store?
I think I know what he's doing, and I like it.
If you're not on your way to becoming a veterinarian in 6 weeks, you will be dead.
I love Brad Pitt. I love Brad Pitt. That was amazing. That was my favorite scene in the movie so far. That was amazing and inspiring, and I love it. And I love it. Sometimes people need to be pushed to the limits to actually follow their dreams and do what they want to do in life. Even if Brad Pitt disagrees with the whole idea of having a job and being successful and making money and becoming a part of society, as he calls it, he still motivated that guy to do what he wanted. That is amazing. I love that.
Not the contents of your wallet.
Yep, it's true. Everything he's saying is really true.
I'll be out of your way in a sec.
I really don't get what her agenda is.
Why does a weaker person need to latch on to a strong person?
What do you get out of it?
That is actually really true. That is actually really true. He is hanging on to Tyler because Tyler is stronger than him, more confident than him, more collected, even though Tyler is chaotic.
This conversation is over.
Tyler just helps him with everything. I love Tyler. I love Tyler. He's my favorite character. For Tyler to be my favorite character in a movie that Helena Bonham Carter is in means that Brad Pitt is doing an amazing job. I don't think it's a good idea to let him in the house.
Like a monkey ready to be shot into space.
Man, Bob is really committing.
You're too blonde!
I was just thinking that. Jared Leto, what is up with the hair choice in this? They are watching their own accomplishments unfold on TV. Kind of iconic.
It was just
Whoa! That is kind of cool.
Sir, the first rule of Project Mayhem is you do not ask questions, sir.
Even he knows it's too far. Oh goodness, what's the motive? Here we go.
These balls are ice cold.
What are you doing?
These guys are gonna take your balls.
Goodness.
We connect your calls. We drive your ambulances.
He makes a really good point.
Do not call us.
That was really cool. Again, Tyler's the best. I love Brad Pitt. He's losing it. It's too much for him.
I felt like destroying something beautiful.
What does he mean by that? Oh. That is a great shot. That is a really cool shot.
First rule of Project Mayhem is you do not ask questions.
Yeah, but still, why wasn't he told about it?
It's as much mine as it is yours, you know.
Is this about you and me?
That is very true.
You should have told me.
Oh no, please be careful. God, I don't want to see any of these guys die.
Stop trying to control everything and just let go.
That's a message of the movie that's been said a lot. It's the idea that you cannot control everything that happens in your life, and sometimes you just really need to let go. But the example that they're using of just letting the car do whatever the car wants, no. Unless it's all, I mean, of course it is all one big metaphor, but still.
This must have been what all those people felt like before I filed them as statistics in my reports.
That is really symbolic. He works so much on car crashes. He never imagined what it would be like to experience one, the trauma behind it. Not just the writing of everything that exactly happened. It's the feeling behind it. That's very interesting.
And then Tyler was gone.
What? I refuse. He was my favorite.
It's under control, sir.
Oh, poor Jared Leto. He messed up his face.
Tyler went away. Tyler's gone.
Even she feels betrayed by Tyler.
We were supposed to kill two birds with one stone.
Oh, goodness. Chaos. Absolute chaos. No. That's actually hilarious.
They shot Bob.
Goodness. Oh.
His name is Robert Paul. This is over with. His name is Robert.
He's created a cult. Him and Tyler literally created a cult. I always thought it was so interesting how easy it was for people to create cults and have other people follow them. That is insane.
It's very important that I talk to him.
Poor guy. Oh God. Everyone's a part of Fight Club. That is such a cool shot.
His name is Robert Paulson.
What the hell?
Hey, Mr. Durden.
What?
Yeah.
Marla, it's me. Have we ever done it?
You want to know if I think we're just having sex or making love?
Oh my god.
Then you turn into a total asshole. Is that a pretty accurate description of our relationship, Tyler?
What?
Tyler Durden. Tyler Durden, you
What?
You broke your promise.
Jesus.
Oh
Like, what the fuck is going on here?
I ask you for one.
my god. Oh. Oh. What the hell?
You were looking for a way to change your life. You could not do this on your
Oh, he created him in his head. Is he schizophrenic? What is...
Tyler's not here. Tyler went away. Tyler's gone.
What?
Oh my god, he was talking about himself.
People do it every day.
The version of himself who was Tyler is gone.
Like to be. They don't have the courage you have.
My head's gonna explode. Oh. Oh.
You're just letting yourself become.
My favorite character didn't even exist.
I think we're gonna have to talk about how this might compromise our goals.
What does that even mean? Come on.
It's called a change.
Now is not the time.
It says right there, sir, between 2 and 3:30 this morning.
Who did he call?
Excuse me?
Don't worry about us, sir. We're solid.
Oh my god, everybody is with him. Everybody's a part of Fight Club. He's created something that he can't even control anymore because it's developed its own life. Like Tyler, who is also him, said, it doesn't belong to us anymore. Chaos. And my mind is blown.
Shut up! Shut up!
Chaos.
I don't ever want to see you again!
That's fine. If that's what it takes. Here, wait. Be right here.
Helena Bonham Carter is an amazing actress.
I promise you I will never bother you again if that's what you want. Shut up!
Poor guy, he's also just trying to protect her.
Say.
I'm not paying this back. I consider it asshole tax.
I love her.
You're the worst thing that ever happened to me.
Goodness, this film. It just inverts everything I've ever known about movies and it just inverts it, flips it on its head. And I love it. I love it. It's so different.
Is to blow up the headquarters of these credit card companies and the TRW building.
Goodness. It's too far. It's way too far.
You said if anyone ever interferes with Project Mayhem, even you, we gotta get his balls.
Oh my god. Is this a joke? Everybody's in on it. He's created a problem that he can never... Oh my god.
You're fucking out of your minds, you're police officers!
This is literally chaotic, and it's making me so uncomfortable. Oh my god, this was the sequence at the beginning of the movie. Oh my days, he's literally a figment of his imagination. Absolutely insane.
Not unless I knew which wires for what.
If you know, then I know.
That is actually very true. I just got that, yeah.
Maybe I knew you'd know, so I spent the whole day thinking about the wrong ones.
Oh my god, no. Wait, if he shoots him, is he gonna kill himself?
Tyler!
He's not real. He's not real. I love Brad Pitt.
Ground zero.
Is this a metaphor for him killing himself?
One step closer to economic equilibrium.
Oh my god, that would terrify me. That would terrify me. I really am terrified of heights. Oh my god, there she is. She's gonna get off, right? Oh, they're bringing her?
As always, I will carry you, kicking and screaming.
I think that's also a metaphor for the movie as a whole. He's created this other version of himself that is stronger, that does the things that he wants to do very deeply, but doesn't have the confidence to. It's interesting. Is he dead? He killed himself. Oh my god. Did he actually kill himself? Is that how this movie ends?
Putting me on a fucking oh my god, your face.
Yeah, I guess he actually did shoot himself. I don't know. I'm just gonna do research after. The music choice is amazing.
You met me at a very strange time in my life.
Oh, I love that line. I love this shot. This shot is beautiful. It's magnificent. This might be my favorite shot that I've ever seen. I saw that. Did you guys see it? I think we need to have an open discussion about what I like to call escapism. It basically is escapism. The reason I like movies is because those movies transport me into another world sometimes when I want or need an escape. Which is why my bedroom looks the way it does, filled with Star Wars and Harry Potter and Game of Thrones and Marvel and DC. I enjoy finding that escapism. This movie, in my mind, in my interpretation, is about escapism. It's about finding something within yourself that you use to find a form of gratification, a form of escapism. I think that is what Tyler, Tyler as in Edward Norton, did in this film with Tyler as in Brad Pitt. This movie was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Firstly, the plot twist in this movie was amazing. Now that I've edited this video, I came to realize that the answers to the twist were always there. It's just that personally for me, I wasn't looking. I just thought this was going to be a really meta drama movie. I didn't know there was going to be a really amazing plot twist in it. Maybe if I was looking, maybe I could have figured it out, but maybe that's the reason this movie is amazing. The answers were right in front of our faces. The first time we saw Brad Pitt's character, Brad Pitt's Tyler, it was when the other Tyler said, sometimes I wish I could be another person, or something along those lines. I noticed that when I was editing. And all of those flashes in the beginning, which I actually picked up on, but I just forgot about, I guess, where the other Tyler would come up out of nowhere as if he was a ghost, as if he wasn't real. I really find it interesting that Tyler was not beat down, not depressed, but he had issues. He had issues, and he needed to find a form of fulfillment. You know, people have fulfillment when they exercise, when they eat healthy, when they do well on an exam. Some people use their channels to feel fulfillment. It's very, very interesting. He found his fulfillment in violence. I think, and I said this in the movie reaction, and I found it quite interesting, and I haven't looked at any videos about this movie because I wanted to have a genuine opinion on it before I did do that research. I think violence was Tyler's way of feeling something. Getting beat up or beating somebody up was his form of feeling emotion. Because I think, firstly, people with insomnia, right? People who deal, unfortunately, with depression feel nothing. And I think that is heartbreaking. And obviously different people have different ways of coping. Some people sleep forever. Some people don't sleep at all. And I think his form was violence, which is why the violence in this movie didn't really get to me that much, because I understood it. I didn't condone it, but I understood it very deeply. That longing for feeling something, that longing for a form of fulfillment. It's very, very interesting. David Fincher as a director is a director that I have loved for so long. My first David Fincher movie that I watched was Gone Girl. I was 14 and I saw it in theaters. And spoiler alert, that twist in the end, well, in the midway point of the movie that then changed the rest of the movie, was mind-boggling to me. And so a year later, I watched Seven. Gone Girl and Seven are my favorite movies of all time. And we don't even need to talk about why Seven is my favorite, because what's in the box? I mean, it is stellar. And on that note, I love Kevin Spacey, which is a shame because his public life is a disaster, a real disaster. It's really despicable and kind of very disgusting. So I've always believed in David Fincher, but I never felt like I had the time to go and research all of his other movies. Fight Club specifically didn't adhere to me. I felt like it was a movie about fighting. And again, that is not my cup of tea. So I didn't know what this movie was going to be until I realized it's one of the most iconic movies of all time, and I wanted to react to iconic movies. The other option was Pulp Fiction, but I had already seen Pulp Fiction and adore it, and I've actually memorized it. So I can't do that. because it's not a first-time reaction. This movie really did blow my mind. It really did blow my mind. The way they revealed it too, the way that happened was stellar. I also really enjoy Helena Bonham Carter. Again, you guys know I love Harry Potter more than any other form of entertainment. Helena was an inspiration of mine growing up. I then loved her as Lady Margaret in The Crown. The Crown is amazing. You guys should check it out. And many, many, many other roles, even though I really can't think of any. The only other big... Ooh, Dark Shadows. She was really great in Dark Shadows. I loved Dark Shadows. I thought she was really interesting in this film. She was unlikable to me. I didn't really enjoy her as a character, which is why I loved her performance so much, because when I see Helena Bonham Carter, I see a person I idolize. I see someone I love very deeply, even though I don't know this person. And so the fact that I could dislike her was brilliant. I also really wanted to take a moment to shout out the MVP, Brad Pitt. For a movie to have Brad Pitt and Helena Bonham Carter in it, and for me to say that my favorite wasn't Helena Bonham Carter, is saying something. I loved Brad Pitt in Seven. I know that Brad Pitt is an amazing actor. It's why he's still acting to this day. It's why he's still successful. But this performance might be his best in my opinion. Now I would say even better than his performance in Seven, because for me, Kevin Spacey stole the show over there. Obviously, when you have an ensemble cast, not one needs to be better than the other, but he did a really, really good job. And finally, an actor that I don't think I've ever spoken about on my channel, correct me if I'm wrong, Edward Norton. So when I was around 15, my dad showed me one of his favorite movies of all time, Primal Fear. I will not say anything about that movie, but I will say one thing. Edward Norton is in it. And a certain aspect of that movie is unbelievably similar, but almost opposite to Fight Club. And I thought that was very interesting because there were parts in this movie where I remembered. And I was like, hey, that's kind of like the opposite, especially at the end. I was like, that's kind of the opposite of Primal Fear, and I really, really enjoyed it. Primal Fear would still be my favorite Edward Norton movie. I really enjoyed that. It's, I think it was an 80s movie. It was really old, but I really think you guys should check it out if you haven't. Or actually, no, I think it was a 90s movie. Anyways, just watch Primal Fear if you haven't already. This movie was stellar. I love plot twists. You guys need to know. My favorite my favorite movies are mystery movies. And so I really enjoy stuff like that. And I'm going to be honest, I feel really guilty about talking about this movie because the first rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club. And I think that's one of the reasons why the movie's so iconic, is just because that joke is a running gag, even though it's not a joke in the movie. But the idea is when you watch Fight Club, you shouldn't talk about it. Even when I made my post for this video that it was coming soon, people told me, why am I posting? I shouldn't be talking about this film, which I think is really hilarious. But anyways, as usual, if you guys made it to the end of this video, comment the first rule of Fight Club, because I think more people need to remember the first rule of Fight Club. I love you all so much. I did want to take a second to say the past week hasn't been the best in the world for me, and it has been really helpful that you guys have been spreading so much love and giving me so much light. And I really, really appreciate you guys. I really needed you guys more than ever this week. So thank you for being amazing. I love you all so much, and I'll see you next time. Inshallah, this video doesn't get D-worded or C-worded, or I get a CS. YouTube's been kind of difficult lately, but I love you all so much.